everyone, welcome back to the family of 3, and in today's video we are at Auckland Zoo. So we're going to show you around Auckland Zoo. It's been a couple of years since we've been here, so there is actually a new exhibit for the monkeys, the orangutans. So we're really excited to check it out. So we're going to bring you along and you can explore the Auckland Zoo with us as well.
Hey, so we're here at the African safari part of the zoo. There's 6 areas to the zoo, and this one includes the meerkats, which is where we are now. The meerkat enclosure was done maybe 10 years ago, all upgraded, and it's now got 2 sections to it. It also includes an area where kids can crawl underneath the area and pop up in the middle of the enclosure, so quite a cool new area for the meerkats as well. We'll keep going around from the African safari area onto the zoo, onto the elephant, and they'll be leaving Auckland Zoo in about 5 months, so we're going to see them before they leave as well.
Did you know that flamingos get their pinkness from their diet?
Can you stand like a flamingo?
Yeah.
Ooh, good bouncing. Should we go look at the elephants now? Do you know their names, Mason?
Burma and Angie.
Nice.
Angelie, isn't it? So the Asian elephant area of the zoo is just off to the side of the African safari. As we mentioned, they're going to be closing that later this year, and we'll lose our 2 elephants as they move overseas. And then from there we move around into the native New Zealand part of the zoo. So it's all sort of native animals of New Zealand, birds and kiwis and that sort of thing. So we'll show you as we continue through that way.
Next we are going to the seals and penguins.
So sometimes you can see the sea lions swimming across here, but at the moment they're not, so they must be lying up on the surface, so we're going to head up to the top now.
Hey everyone, so we're now heading into the Southeast Asian jungle track. This is the home to the new Orangutan Enclosure. That includes a new high bridge which basically runs across the top of where you can walk. About 25 metres up, the orangutans can climb the ropes above you and basically head between different enclosures. So it's really cool to have a new enclosure here at Auckland Zoo, only opening a couple of months ago. We'll show you it in a second, and yeah, hopefully we can see some of the orangutans climbing around.
So that was us touching hair of an adult from orangutan, and it actually feels like horsehair. It's quite unusual.
And here's the first orangutan that we've come across.
Okay, so I'm just going to tell you about how the orangutans get up onto their aerial walkway. So they have 2 access points. They've got this one in their undercover area that goes through the whole square at the bottom, up the run ladder to the top. The other access is the main tube on the other side. They have an access at the bottom where they can go in, and it's a full height climb all the way up to the top. So the aerial walkway goes right the way around about 7 stations, and it comes back to this one. It's about 2 kilometres in all that they can travel over, and so it's quite a good workout for them. So it's working really well. So the whole thing about working their muscles and working out how to walk on the lines, some of them walk with 2 arms up like this, others will go along like this, or another one will go underneath and hang and sort of go along under that way.
They all happily do it though?
And the other thing that Charlie did was the first time he was up there, he was actually hanging onto the rail and all sort of looking over the edge, and we're thinking, the mesh is really tight, so you're not going to get them, there's no hand, they can't grip to get down anything.
Yeah.
But the other thing was he was over the water, so I think that he might have actually been a reflection in the water, so he can see himself over the tops.
How far can they actually drop?
Oh, they wouldn't.
Like,
They'd never.
would they drop from like 2 or 3 metres?
No.
They don't drop at all?
No.
Okay.
No. They're arboreal, and that was the thing that the MPI guys came along to sign off before Christmas.
Yeah.
And so they have to say you've got a dangerous animal 24 metres up in the air, you've got humans on the ground, what's the worst thing that's going to happen? They'll never drop, so they're not going to land on you. A pee or a poo.
Yeah.
The other thing that we're just keeping an eye on is that they do take things up with them. And the other day there was a little, like a leaf blanket that they've got, and Juanita was trying to work out how to get up there with her blankie, so it's like between your knees and your arm, in your teeth, you know, and so it's a bit like, well, I'll just go up a bit one-handed, and so they go up there with them, and then they leave them up there.
Wow.
So, if there's anything that could get blown off, then that might be a worry, but they're just
Amazing.
Amazing. Incredible.
So Auckland Zoo is continuing its development. They're adding a new tiger enclosure, so that's going to be coming probably later this year. They've also built the new cafe, as well as obviously the orangutan area that you just saw, and prior to that was more sort of the meerkat and pride area as well. So constantly lots of changes happening. From here I think we're heading over towards the outback area, is it? So more Australian animals, and you can wander amongst them as well.
So this is what we got. It came to $51. They have a good variety, but it is pricey. A good range of different food. So
America rainforest track and we are about to go and look at the monkeys. Did you know that these green iguanas have 3 eyes?
I didn't know that. It's really interesting. So we've just seen the red pandas. It's not in a position where we can show you. Red pandas is one of my favourite ones at the zoos. They're so amazing. John and I have even done an encounter with them before at the zoo where we got to feed them and pet them, which was pretty amazing experience.
In the same enclosure here.
And same one here. It was incredible. And they don't feel the way you think. Their fur is a lot more rougher than you think it's going to be. But they're pretty incredible, the red pandas.
Yeah. Hey everyone, so we're finishing up at Auckland Zoo. It's been an amazing time getting to see the new Orangutan Enclosure, and there's been heaps sort of change since we were last here. Fantastic day. It's I think we've probably done about a half day here, but you could easily spend a lot longer. We're going to head off now, so we'll see you again next time.
So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Bye.